For many, Christmas is about giving. And after a stay in hospital, one former patient fully embraced the festive spirit, giving something back to the ward that looked after her so well. 7 televisions to be precise, along with accompanying headsets.
So I unfortunately got the RSV virus quite badly, and I ended up in ICU for a number of days. And whilst I was there, I'd noticed that they only had 2 TVs between them to give out to patients. And there was a situation with an elderly guy who was suffering a lot of anxiety, depression, and he didn't have a phone on him. And then it just made you realise that a TV does so much more than just watching a programme. I think ultimately, when you're feeling so anxious and down and depressed, just having that background noise to help you forget your illness, the pain that you're suffering at that time. So it was really important to do that, and more so as well on Rainbow Ward for children, for parents who are there, children who need that distraction whilst they're sick as well. So yeah, it meant a lot to do that.
Naomi also donated the Christmas decorations for 2 trees given to the hospital.
Obviously, Morrisons supports charities throughout the year and initiatives throughout the year. And when we were contacted by Yasmin in order to get a donation of Christmas trees, we were happy to help.
Oh, it's absolutely fantastic. It's going to be such a good activity for the patients, and they'll be able to
interact
and
see what's happening on the outside world. Sometimes whenever they end up in Victoria Ward, it is usually waiting to go to the ERS, and it can be sometimes very lonely. So by having these extra activities, it gives them something to work for. We get them up in the morning, we can, interact with the football, like now that's happening with the World Cup. We've got the men in there, they're all fighting over who's winning what. And with the Christmas tree, it just makes it home. So it's lovely. They see the Christmas tree, they talk about Christmas, they talk about their families, and it's just lovely for them.
I work internationally all over the place, but the generosity I've seen in Gibraltar, I've never seen before. I mean, the community spirit, and people have said to me, Gibraltarians and locals who live here in Gibraltar are very kind people. But I've seen it for myself at Christmas, reaching out to some of the most vulnerable people in our society who may be in hospital, giving that little kind of ray of sunshine that someone cares. I just can't thank the public enough. Really, thank you. And you are having an impact on people's health.
Merry Christmas!